constantly trying to put goals in front of me, but the biggest thing is I'm trying to find more of myself. And the only way I can find more is to silence the world out as much as I can, because it's getting busier every day. It's getting faster. And the faster it gets, the more you are missing who the fuck you are.
You achieve things by staying committed. This is one thing. And second of all, by having a mind which is not easily breakable.
I'm a patient dude. I can watch a piece of grass grow for 20 years because I know that it's just how you get somewhere in life. By being that monk-like mentality.
It is the strength, it is the discipline, and it is the power of the mind that starts to make your dreams and your visions and the goals that you have to make them come true.
It is said that our only true enemies are within ourselves. We are weaving intricate realities within our own minds. We create laws with our thoughts and emit frequencies that literally mold the universe around us. It seems that we should be dedicating at least as much time to how we are thinking and feeling, but most of us aren't. We are too busy working to even have time to pause and reflect about what the hell we are even doing. There is a fascinating phenomenon known as the gap effect, whereby if while we're learning about a specific subject, we stop and pause for even 10 to 20 seconds and do absolutely nothing, it actually enables our brain to process that information at 20 times the speed. So it's like going back and rewinding what you just learned and playing it back again many times over. And all that's required in order for this to happen is for us to simply stop and be still. The path to success is never linear, yet we think and act that way every day. If I do A, then B, then C must naturally follow. We create to-do lists that guilt trip us if we can't check every box. We have unrealistic expectations of ourselves that we would never have for others, and it seems to come from how we feel inside. Some people genuinely enjoy working hard. It isn't wrong to be obsessed over something. The problem is when we use it to escape suffering. When we mute out the pain and hide behind work, feeling that it will somehow make us more whole, that we can finally prove to the world how awesome we are. There is nothing inherently wrong with hustling, and in fact, it is quite healthy and natural when we go through periods where there is heightened activity, when we are working towards a worthy ideal, and this might last for several days or weeks or even months. The problem is when it becomes a way of life, when it becomes part of our lifestyle to such an extent that we fall out of balance with every other aspect of our lives. For me personally, when I move too high on the hustle scale, I notice that my sleep patterns are off. I might wake up in the middle of the night. I tend to have more anxiety because my mind is moving quicker. I feel more irritable. I am less prone to want to spend time with friends and family. Even my dog starts looking at me differently. I believe that our spirit is always guiding us on the path. If we are out of balance, spirit will show us through how we are thinking and feeling. The problem is that most adults have been out of whack for so long that they completely forgot what balance even looks like. This is why it is more important now than ever before that we find time for ourselves, to be in stillness, to be in silence, to be in nature, immersed in the beauty that surrounds us. Even if it's going to a local park or taking a jog in the forest, all of these activities are so helpful for us. I know that many of us today spend a lot of time staring at screens, and this is obviously not ideal. For me as a trader, I have to force myself to take breaks, to go out and walk the dog, to do some calisthenics, to meditate first thing in the morning, and all of these habits help to keep me in check. In all things, there must be balance, and moderation is truly the key. I have found that when I am able to step back and enter into the receiving mode, that many blessings come into my life, many business opportunities, many unique trading situations just simply present themselves to me, where before I might not have seen them because I was so absorbed in the mental activity. Remember that life is short and sweet, and we are here to give and receive love and to share the blessings that we have been so graciously given in this life in whatever way that we possibly can. And so I think that it is extremely important that we learn to put ourselves first, to prioritize our mental and physical health, even if it means that we work less, even if it means that we abandon the idea of the hustle culture. Let's face it, too much of anything is not a good thing. It becomes toxic. So we want to have that healthy balance where we can still work and still have discipline and still feel good that we are creating something that is impactful, but at the same time, stepping back and realizing that everything happens in due time. It is perfectly okay to work hard and to be passionate and to get excited, but we must also bring in the balance so that we can sustain this momentum for years and decades to come. If we truly adhere to the way of life, then everything begins to feel loose and natural. Everything that once seemed difficult becomes easy. And others can immediately feel a special glow about us. They can sense our magnetism and they are drawn to it. And this creates even more opportunities than we could have ever dreamed of. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you found it inspirational. And I would absolutely love to hear about your hobbies and activities that help you to become more expansive in your being so that you can receive more of the blessings that the universe is really wanting to pour into you. Have a beautiful rest of your day.